there. Hi there. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. It is Tuesday, March 1st. Wow. 2022. Wow. March 1st. Tuesday, March 1st. I know it's a little dark in here, but I'm kind of digging it. I don't like that. We'll go with that. And I'm just hanging out. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. 7 mornings at 11:11 a.m., 7 evenings at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am editing the privacy right there. Happy Fat Tuesday. It's in the books. New Orleans is sleepy right now. People think that people are still partying. Sleepy. Sleepy time in New Orleans. Like by 4 o'clock. It's chill. But that's just the way it is. Hello, Patty. Hello, Julie. Hello, William. I'm here. You're here. Let's just do a little live really quick. I'm just going to see sweet dreams. Michael, sweet dreams. Oh, you're so sweet. I love that you check in. Thank you so much. Yeah, big day. Lots of stuff here at the house. And had fun with Patty today. She baked a cake. Patty, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it up. And I know there's just a couple of us here, but we're the core group. You know that, right? You're the core group. Yeah. I'm just going to put a little post on the show. And I can do a short show tonight if you guys are cool with that. I'm cool with that. Grace and I have to get up early to do some stuff. Hi, Mom Grace. So we're going to get up early. I'm editing the post and I'm putting this here thing. Went on a beautiful walk tonight, sunset time with Lillian and Maggie and Stacy, and we had a good time. And my friend Alex Call is driving across the country right now, and Gail Boyd said, oh, I missed it. I love her, love her, love her. I'm not going to tell you who I love. It's not your business. I'm doing a little bit of Facebook stuff while we're here because I wanted to make sure. Okay, it's all good. Who are the Moroccos here? Did you say hi, Rob? I see no Morocco, but maybe there's another Rob. Julie Luce. Yeah, look, another one. I found another one. I like it when these two are here like that, right? But this one's kind of cool. Yep. I don't know what to say. I'm excited about Jazz Fest. I'm excited about Jazz at Lincoln Center. That's all. It's all in the works now. It's all like all the publicity is starting, and that's really cool. And I'm super psyched. And I'm wondering if anybody's going to jump on tonight. We can do a little, we can do our Andy. Just us 4 or 5. Hello, Moroccos. Hello, Rob. I'm excited because Patty is going to come on. But we talked about, what's this? Oh, right. I was looking at that. You put something in and then what is up? I used this really nice cloth. I used the spray and it's just not. And these aren't even to see. This is just to block some of the blue because I get so much of it. Wow. Oh, sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to do this really quick, see what happens. I don't know if I can do it fast. Oh, that's what happens. See? That's what happens with that was my Andy. And I'm sure because Andy's just, my other part of Andy would be I had some noodles. I reheated leftovers last night and had noodles for lunch. And then Shauna made this really incredible kombu soup with kombu and lemongrass and some fresh garlic and kale from the garden. And Luca was here this weekend and we had a really beautiful time with him. And I think your show is just so great, Jenna. And I saw some really great clients this week. And stay safe. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see some cake. Patti Lowman, Patti Lowman, Patti Lowman. Hi there. Ooh, lower something.
Yep, that's my phone, Lord. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Caked out.
Are you caked out? Hi, Rex. Rex G. Fannin. Hello,
Hello.
Rex. Hello, Rex.
Hello, Rex. How are you?
My hot water. Rex, where are you from? What's your story? Come hang out with us on 11/11. This is have you ever been to the Grand Mirror Inn
No,
in Stevensville? It's a
no.
really good restaurant. Somehow this appeared in our house many years ago and it's still here. This first customer served, Grand Mirror Inn, first customer served July 22nd, 1980. I went there for my senior prom.
Oh,
There for my senior prom.
okay. Did it just open that year or something?
Apparently the first, well, I graduated, so 1981, no, 82, I was there for senior prom, but I was a junior.
Okay.
So tell us about the cake.
Well, I'm going to show you the cake. Hold on a second. Get a little light here.
Wait, let me get you on speaker so it's just you and the cake. Oh, wait, sorry. Wow.
Oops, wait.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
That came out of the spring pan. I don't know if you can see with this light. Hold on. Oh, no, not that. Okay.
You're interrogating the cake.
I know.
Where
Okay.
are you on January 7th? Yet.
What's that over there?
This morning. It looks like there's a little duck.
What that is it's some of the pistachio. No, I'm sorry. What that is remember when I layered the nuts?
Right.
And that would have been like the middle of the cake.
Yeah.
And then it kind of, see over here, it's different. See here?
Right wow, here? That looks really good.
It's throughout the cake in different places.
Okay, Patty, so when we have an 11/11 party, you're baking cake.
I guess so. And then this is so soft and moist. And the flavor, yeah, I got thumbs up from the taster. So, and I did have a piece. It was very, very good.
You don't want to have a piece now and describe it for us?
Oh God, I had a piece earlier because I forgot I was going to show show it. And I went halfway through, I went, oh crap, I wasn't supposed to eat this until 11.
Well, you can eat some more now if you want.
Oh no, I had this humongous lunch with my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you went to Red Lobster. Oh. How many biscuits did you eat?
Oh, it's a sin to tell. If I told you, you wouldn't.
Hello, Lynn. Lynn Okerblom. Lynn Oker. There are new people here tonight. Hi, Lynn.
There are. That's wonderful.
My name is Jenna. This is 11/11 with Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. And this is Patti. This is Patti Lowman. Patti, is that your, my mom asked me, Was that your wedded name, Lowman?
Yes, that's
Can
not my maiden name
What
is.
was your real name? Sorry. Name.
My maiden name was Ukrainian, Wojtowicz.
Wojtowicz.
Yeah, that was my maiden name. And then it was shortened to Wojtovic.
Well, wait. How did Wojtowicz? Hi, Mark. How did Wojtowicz get to Wojtovic?
My father and his sister and brother were in orphanage and they couldn't pronounce their name. So they changed his to Wojtovic.
Okay, so we need to hear this story. They were in an orphanage?
Well, I told you the other day that I never knew any of my grandparents on my father's side.
Right.
And so when my grandmother passed away, she passed away in childbirth, he couldn't take care of the 3 kids because he had to work and there was really nobody to take care of them. So he and his sister and brother went to an orphanage in Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah. And then when his father remarried later to a nasty woman, the real stepmother, he brought him back from the orphanage. And then that's, of course, my uncle was a bit older, so he was already working at that time. They started working kids at 15, 16 years old and 14, 13. And my aunt was working somewhere too. So it was just my dad. So that's how it ended up happening. So, but my cousins kept, and my uncle and my aunt kept the real last name because they were older and could tell them how to spell it. And my father couldn't. So they just shortened it for him.
Wow. Okay. I understand that. Hi, Nicholas.
Yeah. And it made it more difficult for my cousins in Buffalo, their father, to find him when he was looking for him. And eventually he tracked him down.
I never knew that story.
Through my godfather. My father's brother was my godfather.
Your father's brother was your godfather.
Right. And my godmother was my Aunt Teresa from Michigan. Yeah.
Nice. And this cake came from?
This cake came from my cousin Catherine Splendorio on my mother's side and her lady friend Doris, who gave it to my cousin. And then my cousin sent it to me. So
And is Lori your cousin?
Lori's my sister.
Lori's your sister. So your sister's
in Florida.
In Florida right now. Okay.
Right.
Because she lives where?
Idaho.
Okay. I was thinking for a second.
That's how my cousin Catherine could get on because she can't see the show ever. And occasionally I would send shows to her daughter-in-law, and she would show her the show.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like a big rigmarole.
Well, then help me out. Okay. So Francisca is related or not?
No, her and I have been friends since grammar school, just like Melinda and I. Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to do this really quickly.
Okay.
Thank you, Francisca.
Ah, very nice.
Very nice. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's another one that you were in school with. Francisca. Melinda. Okay. So the 3 of you have known each other since 5th grade. 3rd grade?
Yeah. 5th grade. Yeah. 5th grade. Yeah.
Did you graduate together?
Oh yeah. Well, Melinda ended up going to public school, high school, and I went to private high school with Franny. We went to an all girl Catholic school.
Catholic girls. Did you have a uniform like I did?
Oh, of course. And back in the day, we rolled it up so that my waistband was 7 inches wide and the skirt was above my knee, And then
They
when
didn't make you kneel down? They made us kneel down.
well, no, because then when you got into school, you unrolled it,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and it was like mid calf. That's how it had to be, mid calf, So, oh, they were horrible beige.
I had mine made.
Oh,
Mine was like almost a midi dress. Everyone
okay.
else had above the knee.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a midi, not the cake, the recipe came from two women. Right. Right. Patty made the cake. Patty cake, make me a cake. And my uniform was below the knee
Ah.
and I had pockets in it.
Well, that's the way you rolled.
Sister Marianne used to make people kneel down to make sure that the skirt touched the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They did that to us too.
And we
But,
couldn't wear clogs. Did you have to wear certain kind of shoes or not wear certain kind of shoes?
well, you got to remember, I'm older than you. We didn't have clogs back
I
in the
know.
day.
Well, yes, they did. They had them in Holland.
Well, I wasn't in Holland. I was in Chicago.
Did you wear what do you call it? It's the white and black. Did you wear penny loafers?
I was never a penny loafer girl. I was a doofer. Remember, we used to call them
Doofer?
a doofer. Yeah.
What's a doofer?
A doofer is the kids that wore the black and the leather jackets and rode motorcycles.
So you hung out with the bad boys.
I always hung out with the bad boys.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
But doofer, how do you spell it? What is the meat?
A doofer is the DOOFER. A doofer.
And that meant, is that like the jocks and the freaks, like the?
Well, that was the cool kids. The penny loafers were the geeks, and the doofers were the cool kids.
Saddle shoes. Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Not me. You never saw me in a saddle shoe.
Well, what kind of shoes did you wear? What did doofers wear? Did you wear big old black leather boots like I would?
Oh no. We had to no.
Marian Fashions. What's Marian Fashions, William? They were called Marian Fashions, very conservative.
No, I never wore that kind of stuff. I wore they were a black leather leather shoes that were kind of just a flat, just a flat, nice leather shoe, because you could wear white anklets to school, or you could wear pantyhose.
You could wear anklets? Oh, see, we had to wear knee highs.
Oh no, we could wear anklets. They were so gross because a few of the girls in high school, their parents were so strict, they wouldn't let them shave their legs. It was so disgusting. So no, I always wore pantyhose, and sometimes I wore 3-inch heels, because then I would, we did a lot of, when we went on a job interview, we had to wear suits and heels and take gloves and wear a hat, and our school was up. We were very highly sought after in the business world because we were so well trained. And
really,
you can't tell from me, but I had a lot of snob in me. What's
like
that?
You learned business. You learned how to type and do things like that.
Oh, I was a great. My typing skills were excellent, and shorthand and all that stuff.
Shorthand. Gracie is shorthand. She still rocks the shorthand.
I forgot a lot of it. I can just remember a few things, but back in the day, I did real well with it, and my typing was 100+ words a minute typing.
Mama Grace, what was your typing? Hers was some crazy number.
Yeah, if you really were good at it, it was up there. I was never a hunt and pecker. They used to call them that: hunt, peck, hunt, peck, hunt, peck.
I used to wear cowboy shoes or cowboy boots with my uniform.
Oh my God, they'd never let us do that.
I'd wear a jean jacket and Sister Marianne would go, "That's not uniform." And I go, "Oh, whatever, it's blue." We couldn't wear pullover turtleneck sweaters. We could wear cardigans.
Yeah, we had cardigans. We had white blouses and we had little ties. We had little ties.
I used to wear earth shoes.
What's earth shoes?
They're the kind of shoe that it's higher in the front and lower in the back, and they're kind of hippie like. And I had these, hey, Sonny Bryant, I had these blue suede earth shoes. Loved the era of women wearing hats and gloves. My grandmother always wore a hat, and my papa always wore a fedora.
Yeah, I had some
Honey,
great hats back in the day.
put March 24th on your calendar and please be a guest on the show. March 24th is the 2-year anniversary. Rich and Cashew
Hi,
are here.
Rich.
Hi, Rich. So Carl wore Chuck Taylor's high school Dockers or Hush Puppies.
Oh,
Grace typed up to 199 words a minute.
oh my God, 199 words per minute. Woo, you were a whiz.
Oh, William, I love earth shoes too. I wore earth shoes in 3rd grade. No wonder they chased me home.
No. We were good in school, but once we got out of school,
You're a bad girl, Patty.
I was a bad girl, but I never smoked a day in my life. So
Not one cigarette.
Not one cigarette. Maybe I did try one once and I probably puked or something.
The only thing we couldn't wear were clogs. No, I had these really cool. Oh, I wish I still had them. I have like 4 pairs of boots. Well, I have like a lot more pairs, but cowboy boots. But they were so cool. They were, oh God, I love them. And I wore them with my uniform all the time.
Well, we couldn't do that. We would have been in big trouble because those nuns were very strict in where I went to school.
What were the nuns' names? Do you remember?
Oh, they were Franciscan. Some of them, let's see, 8th grade, I had one. She was a real nutcase, Sister Laura. Oh, she was horrible. And then we had the one I had, my homeroom was Sister Vitalis. She was a sweetheart. And she was my homeroom for junior and senior year. And those were when Kennedy was killed. So
do you remember that day?
Oh God, yes, I remember that.
You were in class?
Yeah, we were in class. All the nuns were crying. Everybody was crying.
Oh, she just froze. Did you freeze everywhere? You froze here too. Hi, everybody.
Oh, she just froze.
Yep, she did. Come back, Patty, unfreeze. Grace, I thought it was 100 plus. Wasn't it? No smoking either for me. Just couldn't get the hang of it. Did you try, Rob? I smoked, not in school. No, I didn't smoke when I was 16 years old. That's just dumb. But, if I was working at a bar and we took a break, 100. Okay. I thought you said I thought it was like 200 words a minute. Patti Lowman. It is. I don't know what just happened. She left. Hello, Michelle Goodwin. How are you? 100. Yeah, there you are. Come back. Unmute. I got kicked out so many times. Yeah, Carl started smoking early, I would imagine, right?
The boys usually did a lot earlier. Yeah, the girls I knew, they started like in some sophomore, some junior, but I married someone who never smoked either, so that was good because I hated that smell. When we used to go out and the guys would smoke, man, I used to take my clothes off in the garage and wouldn't even bring them in the house. They smelled so bad, Ugh, those cigarette smokes. It was
Can you
tough.
show your cake again?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Oh, our nuns, they smacked people with wooden spoons.
Well, ours had those 3-sided rulers that they used to whack the boys with.
Look at this cake, you guys.
And my brother got his knuckles whacked a few.
Actually, sugar's even harder to quit than cigarettes. But look at this cake.
It's a pistachio cake.
Tell us about the cake again.
It's a pistachio cake, and it's actually, the color is actually a really pretty, very, very light mint green. If you
Oh, is it? Oh, so it looks golden, but it actually has a great
no, it's actually a mint green color. Yeah,
because it has the pistachio pudding in it.
right.
Mhm.
Exactly. That turned the batter green almost instantly, and it stayed that minty green color. And then you have the pistachio bottom and then the pistachio top, or actually it was walnuts. I said, I don't know why they use walnuts, but
What
anyway,
now? Do you notice? Would you definitely do pistachios next time?
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely do pistachio just to see. It's a pistachio cake. I mean, why they, as I said earlier, I think pistachios were too expensive, so they substituted walnuts.
Ooh, Julie Loose. Oh
What?
no, that was Susan. Suzanne. My girlfriends and I went into girls' bathroom to smoke, and the principal walked in. We walked out hidden in a puff of smoke. I never saw that bad behavior by the nuns. Looked like a trace of Nutella. Is there Nutella in that cake, Patty?
Absolutely not. Who was that, Rob? Rob. Never, Rob.
Rob.
No Nutella in my cake.
That would just be not good.
No, that would be absolutely horrible. But anyway, you stole my Andy Raider. I was gonna roll around my chair, like
Go
make
ahead.
a
Well, when I
circle.
roll around, I fall down the stairway. So go
Oh
ahead. You do it.
no, no, it's usually when he says when he's gonna dance, all he does is spin around. That's his dance. That's my Andy Raider imitation.
Yeah, Suzanne, are you coming on with your Andy?
Yeah, let someone else come on, then I can go off if you want. And I will
You don't
see
have
you.
to go. You
Oh,
don't.
I don't. Okay, well, I don't want to hog the
Time for you to leave now, Patty. You must leave.
exit stage left. Do, 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 do.
Now that you guys are all here, I'm just going to go live for a minute just to see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm not. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm
I
not
just want to
worried.
see
I'm not
what
worried.
happens when I go live like this. How's
Me too.
Cashew tonight? Does Cashew like cake?
Come
Okay.
on over. I got lots.
Yeah. What are you going to do with all that cake?
Lynn wants some of it, so I'll deliver it to her.
Okay. I'm going live. I'm just going to say. What am I going to say? What do you want me to say,
Say,
Pat?
I'm going live.
I'm going live. I gotta fix it now. Now it's I gotta fix stuff because it's more of me here. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, 11:11 with Jenna and Patty. We're sitting here on 11:11 right now having a great time. So if you feel like jumping on over and hanging out with us, you'll see the live that's already going. But this is just a little,
I
um,
got the notice.
you got the notice. Okay. But
Yes,
what does the notice say when you get that notice?
it says, let me tell you,
So I'm just doing a test. This is a test from
Jenna
the,
Mammina is live now.
okay, okay. So no one seems to care, so no one's jumping on, which is fine. And then the other one says, when you get the notification, what does it say?
It says Jenna Mammina is live now.
No, the other one, the
That's
original one.
I get. That's what I got. The
They
original.
both, they're both the same?
Yes.
Okay. Michelle, we're just doing a test. I'm still on the other show and I'm doing this test right now just to see if anybody jumps on. So thanks for jumping on. See ya. Okay. Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
That was. It said the same exact thing as
So and
original.
you watched both just now.
Yes.
Got it. So it
I
says the same thing for your notification.
yes. And William made me laugh because he said I stole his impersonation. Well, I
Is it
stole it
fall
from
from it?
Jenna.
Well, he's just such a calm, serene person, and he doesn't really have any
Well,
like
sometimes
you, like if I were to imitate you, I'd probably do your laugh.
oh boy, okay.
But Andy's hard to imitate, except, he talks about that he reheated some last night's leftovers, noodles and lentils, and
Well, he
Sean.
also does this though. He goes, he looks, doesn't he do that? He looks does he do that?
Does he do that?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'll make a note of that and see. Does do it again. Let's see.
Okay, he's talking and then he goes into the
I
camera.
love it. I love it.
So I thought he does that. I don't know. I may be wrong, but I remember him doing
No,
that.
I think you're right. I mean, you're not. Is anybody else coming on? Suzanne, are you jumping on to do your impersonation of Andy? Dr. Andrew Rader. I've been waiting. He is funny and his facial expressions are funny. Yeah. Yeah. He's really funny.
I my friend Franny today when we had lunch, she just didn't seem like she was real happy. And so you know me, I have to make someone laugh. So I started acting goofy in the booth with the waitress. Was a real hoot. She was a lot of fun. They were understaffed as usual, so you have to be patient. Everything's a wait. And then they come out and say, we don't have this because they ran a special and everybody ate it all and blah, blah, blah. But by the time we were leaving, she was laughing so hard she had to run to the bathroom. I thought she was going to wet her pants. So it made me feel good that I got her. Yeah. So
come on, you got to tell us. Let's
what?
Be real here. How many of those biscuits did you eat?
Oh,
did you ask for another container?
Well, her and I each ate 2.
Can I have another bucket of biscuits?
Well, they only gave us 4. They didn't give you a big basket full. So we each ate 2. And then we asked for another basket and I ate 2 and she ate 1. So I had 4. And then she brought another basket I said, just bring 2 in the basket because Franny didn't want any more. And I brought 2 home. And I brought dinner home I brought home lobster linguine and for him, the taster. And he had 2 biscuits. So
what did you have?
I had shrimp and lobster linguine with I had a platter. I had a Maine lobster tail, of which I brought half that home, brought home all my shrimp and lobster linguine and a whole
you brought a lobster tail. Right on. You're at Red Lobster. You might as well, crack out on biscuits and get some lobster.
Yeah, it was a special. It was one of their platters. So I said, oh, sure, I'll bring it home and, share it and all that. Well, I could barely eat one thing off the thing and brought the rest home, it was too much food. But of course we had to have this huge strawberry pina colada with, that was yummy. Oh, that was her favorite drink. So I got one with her. I didn't want her to drink alone. She says it's 5 o'clock.
She was not in a good mood. So you had to.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, we said.
Nobo. Have I been to Nobo?
What's that?
I think is that the Japanese place? Nobo? I don't know. We're gonna find out as soon as Carl, when are you gonna come on the show?
Yeah, Carl. Well, you said you want to make it a short show, so if nobody else is coming on.
Oh, you mean the place on the cannabis store? Nah, I don't need to go to the cannabis store.
Oh.
Before I shop. Oh yeah, I made waffles. That's right. Rob Morocco's watching. No, tonight, Grace had 5 cheese ravioli.
Okay.
And then I had for Christmas, my friend Mare sent me a bunch of gluten-free stuff.
Oh.
It's not Nobu. No, I know. Nobo, it's a what do you call it? It's a cannabis store. I haven't been there yet. Maybe sometime. But Nobu, I've been to Nobu in New York for sure. I'm a blue ribbon Nobu girl. When I go to New York, I have to either eat at Blue Ribbon or Nobu at least one time while I'm there. Just
Good.
even if I have like one roll and I go, okay, thank
You
you.
ate. Yeah.
Arigato, I gotta go. And now I'm gonna go eat my cheap Chinese down the road. What were we talking about?
Gracie had 5 ravioli.
Oh, and Mare sent me this really good gluten-free pasta from Italy.
Nice.
Good for them, Carl. That's great. Yep. I wanted to put one of those in here a long time ago, but I was told it would be a bad idea, but good for them. I'm glad. It's a cannabis store. It's great.
Mm.
It's great. I'm glad that there's people, bring more people to Benton Harbor. My grandfather said it would take 20 years, and it's taken about that, and people are coming down.
Mm.
It's happening. And we had a big salad.
Good.
Big salad, but no cake.
I'm so sorry. I have to give at least half this cake away tomorrow because can't stay in this house. Oh, we have 2 showings.
Oh, really?
One tomorrow at noon. So that means I got to clean up my papers now again. And then one Thursday night at 6:30. So,
wow.
yep. And the other 2 people are a bust.
So now, if you were to move for weed in Benton Harbor, who would have thought Michigan would be so green friendly? Oh my goodness, Michigan is more friendly. No, I was going to open it in Benton Harbor. Michigan is more friendly than California on some of the laws of the marijuana.
They're a little more loose. Yeah.
So if they say these people on Thursday want to buy it,
Mm-hmm.
and their financing comes through,
Okay.
when would you need to move out by?
Probably not till May 1st or later.
So you guys can, and do you know, are you thinking any more of what you're going to do?
No, because it's hard to know when you can really do something because everything I like is gone within a week or 2. And it just is not worth it for me to look anymore because it makes me feel bad if I see something I like and then it's gone and I'm like continually like, so I may just rent for a year till I figure out what I'm going to do. I have no idea.
That makes sense.
Too much going on right now. So to figure out where I'm going to land. So, but that's
Gotta have a good kitchen.
absolutely has to have a good kitchen.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got tonight.
That's
I'm
all I
tired.
got. All right. Well, then we'll just call it.
You call it. It's your
I
show.
was waiting for a couple other people to come on and do an Andy Rader
Yeah.
information. Anyone? Last call. Do your how does he do that?
He goes, well, if you kind of really want to give that up, you have to, you have to kind of make your determination as to what exactly it is you have to give up. It can't be a generalization.
Wow.
That's it.
Patti Lowman on
I
Dr.
pay attention,
Andy
Andy.
Hi, Magical. Machiko Shimada's here. Machiko, I'm going to see her in New York City.
Nice.
Maybe in New Orleans and maybe in Lake County. Patty, are you thinking New York or New Orleans?
I'm thinking, but I'm not sure yet. Depending upon the situation here, it just feels.
Yeah, you might be packing.
Yeah, well, I did a lot of packing already before when the first situation was going. So I just have a very limited amount of stuff here now. So I'm ready to go, and I could go in a week or 2, and just be out of here. So, but anyway, that's my Andy Rader tonight, guys. And you saw my cake, and I'm done. So
she's done. Well, if there's no cake for me, I'm done too.
There's no cake for you, Jenna.
No cake for you. No soup, no cake.
No soup.
Good night, you East Coasters. Good night, Rich. Rich, would you give me a letter, please?
Yep. I'm going to go, sweetheart. Good night.
Good night, Patti Lowman. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Patti Lowman, everyone. And her pistachio cake. Nice warm audience. Hi, Julie Luce. Machiko Shimada, I can't wait to see you. Machiko Shimada, she makes me smile and wanna be you. How did Disneyland go, Julie? You'll have to come on and tell us about. I want to hear about this whole thing. So tomorrow morning, I will be going live from Riverview Park, probably, or somewhere. And then tomorrow night, I don't have a guest. So somebody come be my guest. And then Thursday morning, Michael Keel will be here. Thursday night, Tatiana, Tati on Thursday night. Friday morning, Armando. Friday night, Displaced and Share. I have one. And Saturday morning, Jeff Metzger. And Saturday night, I don't know, maybe Machiko Shimada. And then Sunday morning is AJ Martinez, and Sunday night is Poetry Glam. And Gloria Weberg is 100 tomorrow. I think it's March 2nd, pretty sure. And Monday morning, then Sunday night, Poetry Glam, and Monday morning is Meandering and Moving, and Monday night's Movie Club. Monday night, Movie Club. The movie is the Nina Simone documentary on Netflix. Nina Simone documentary on Netflix. And Tuesday morning, Patti will be back maybe, and Tuesday night, who knows? Who knows? No letter? Okay, I'll just go with N. I will say everything, Machiko. You make me sing. Oh my goodness, is the dogs. Oh, they're having fun. Everybody stay safe and be real nice. And always, always, always come back once or twice. Thank you, Robin, Carol, and Machiko, Sunny, Bryant, and Bill too, and Julie, Luce, and Mama, Grace, and Carl, and Patti, oh, and Suzanne, yes. Thank you again and again, and everybody here tonight. Sleep well, Rich, you're out of sight. Cashew, good night to you. And if I forgot, maybe I'll see you sometime. Maybe I'll see you somewhere. Maybe I'll see you at the Blue Wing. Machiko Shimada, love you too. Machiko Shimada, ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody have a good night. So from here, have notorious thoughts, yes, and have some nuzzling kind of words. And from your heart, make it the nicest heart you ever could dream about. Thank you, Patti, and all of you. Good night, and I'll see you real soon. Ciao. Love hard. Really, really hard.